Hello there and welcome. Today we're going to be learning the food button and of course the water button. The food button can be a bit tricky, especially if you have a very food motivated dog. So it's not for everyone, but here's how to train it and how to train it properly. The food button is honestly one of Flambo's least used buttons. You wouldn't know from this video, but I was super excited because he did throw a bit of a tantrum while filming, so we can show you guys how to deal with that too to help build a strong, better understanding of the food button. First off, you're going to hold up the button, have them press it, and reward them with the treat or a kibble if that's what you want to do. As you can tell, Flambo is way too into it, super excited, but that is what to expect. I wouldn't do this with a dog that is super duper energetic right now. I would have them run and play outside a little bit. This will calm down for your own sanity. As you can see, Flambo started trying to mass spam the button. I don't let him. After they get it in your hand, we're going to do what we always do, and we're going to put it on the ground. I thought this was a perfect opportunity to show you guys how to incorporate the all done button as well. So you hit it once, I rewarded it because you want them to only hit it one at a time and to take their paw off because that's going to help mold the behavior of only pressing it once. You can see he got too excited, so we went ahead and started pressing that all done button.
All done. All done.
You are able to have a dog that can communicate effectively without having bratty behaviors.
All done. All done.
Food all done.
All done.
All done. Food all done.
All done. All done.
Food all done.
All done.
No. Flambo. No. After he stops being hyper focused on the treat, then we begin again. You can see that he put his paw on it and just mass spammed it like 3 times. And so that meant it was all done. This video is mostly him throwing a tantrum, being overly excited. But I figured this was a good opportunity to show you guys that it's not all peaches and creams, and it can be very frustrating at times. All done? No. What is this? That was the perfect example of what we want. He looked at the buttons, he hit it once. You can see here that Flambo is completely not focused on me at first. He's only staring at the treat in my arms. All done, yeah. This was as cute. He was mimicking what I was saying. Now we're on to water with... It's just as easy to train as food and a little bit less frustrating because obviously your dog, well, most dogs aren't going to want that as much as they want food. So we start off by having the button in our hand, having them press it, and then offering the water bowl.
Water.
Water. What is this?
Water.
Yes, good boy. What is this?
Water.
Yes, good boy. As you can see with this, because this isn't a item that he really wants, that he's pressing it nicely, he's looking at the button, he's not overstimulated. What is this?
Water.
Yes. With food and water, once they get each individual button down, I put them together and have them differentiate between the two objects. I show him with his width, and I help him out to get started, and then let him do his thing. What is this? Yes. I noticed that he wasn't looking at the food button, and that is the behavior that I want personally. I want him to look and see what he's pressing, so that way, what he's saying is that a month of gobbledygook.
Latte.
Yes. Good boy. Do you want it? What is this?
Latte.
Yes. Good boy. But when you have a treat in your hand, it's kind of hard for them to focus on anything that isn't that treat. And what I'm looking for is his eyes to go down, not just his head. Now, this is a little bit of a contradictory to what I said earlier about pressing it once, but he is taking his cues and commands from me. What is this?
Latte.
Yes, good boy. And as you see, when he's not overly excited with the food, with the water, he looks at it right away. What is this? Look.
Food.
Flambo.
Food. Food.
Yes. Here I wanted to show you guys how to treat your dog to not keep their paw on the food to mouth spam. When he keeps his paw on, I use the treat to lower his head backwards to remove his paw from it, and he doesn't get the treat. What we're doing here is molding the behavior of a quick button press. He needs to look at what he's doing. He needs to press the button and release. I wanted to add that this button is absolutely not necessary. The reason Flambo learned it is because it is a super easy one, and I wanted to set Flambo up for success while trying something new. Obviously, for a super duper food motivated dog, this definitely isn't the best option to go for a button. Starting with something like play or outside would probably work better. And I wanted to remind you to please stay patient. If you start getting too frustrated with this word, go ahead and step away. You don't have to stress yourself out or your dog. The whole point of this is to be a fun bonding experience and to make it as positive as possible. So that way you have a dog that wants to communicate. Once you feel like your dog's got him down, add him to your board, throw them where it is, and start practicing. They'll have it in no time. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you guys out some. Let me know if you have any button requests that you would like us to cover, and we will see you guys on TikTok.